Welcome to RAYGO Chess. If you're new here, long story short, I've been playing chess for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more. This is my road to 1000 ELO. The highest we've been is 924, I want to say. We're currently 911. The last game we just played, we got lucky. He stalemated. I don't know how, but he did. So we're still 911. Without further ado, let's get into this. 30-minute rapids. Let's try and head in the right direction. Okay, so with black, we're just going to play principal chess. By that, I mean try not to double up the pawns. No knights on the rim. Get a castle in. You know the score. So I'm expecting a knight after this. So I'm thinking we just throw in a knight. Okay, not what I was expecting. Okay, I'm thinking keep it simple, push the bishop out, threaten the bishop, swap. This guy's a 900 ELO. Okay, he's just sort of blocked his knight from being able to come out. What if we were to push to the middle? That doesn't really do anything for us because he's got 1, 2, 3 attackers on E5, whereas we've not got any. Another option would just be push the pawn 1 forward, get a castle in, get the last piece out. If he was to hop in now, it's not really going to be any funny business there, is there? He's not really backed. He's not going to give up a piece for a pawn. If he hopped in this way, not really worried just yet. Let's do that. Well, I don't believe that you're going to hop that knight in any further. Simply because you're going to give up a knight for a pawn. You've sort of freed your queen, but I don't believe you're going to take it. You're going to move that. So let's just advance. If he takes, we'll just take with the queen. And then that's all of our pieces developed. Both his bishops would be off the board as well, which I'm not going to lie, kind of like the sound of that. He has castled, so now I'm thinking we just castle. And from there, we basically just get into chess. I won't say anyone's really got a bad position. Okay, you hop in there, I take. You hop in there, I take. You hop in there, I take. You hop over here, I take. If I hop in here and you hop in, I take. Sort of giving my oh no, because that's me doubling up the pawns. Can't go that way. Not that I'd want to. could just do a simple move. Threaten the rook. What you're gonna do? You're not gonna hop in. You'd probably drop. Then I could take. Or you could fire back. Let's just throw in an issue for him. Because if you've got an issue, here's a tissue. What? Shut up. So nothing magical going on so far. But it's these sort of games where it's like, okay. So I could take, but I'll double up the pawns. I could take with the bishop. He could take with the knight, either and the knights. Then I take anyway and double up the pawns. I could ignore it, drop back. He could take. I take with the queen. He takes. I take. Then all bishops are off the board, and it's 2 knights. We can just take, you know. Just take. If he hops in here, we don't necessarily have to take it. But we would have to get our queen out of dodge. We have to get the queen. We got to take it now. So at this point, when he takes... So you're threatening there. You could just go back there, which you probably will. You're not going to go there. You could go there. What if I come up here? You can't go there. So in that case, you're probably going to go there. And at that point, I'd probably fly across here. Start getting this knight involved. Oh no, I won't be able to because I'll be there. What am I talking about, dude? What if I just push one forwards? If I push one forward and you hop in there. Let's hold the middle. Because now I can sort of come across here. I could start rolling these pawns forwards. But it's not really going to do anything for us. Maybe I just get this one forwards. And then it sort of marks them squares. Hello. Okay. I push, you take. Push there, you're not going to do that, so you'd probably push there. And then you're sort of on. Or maybe I just totally ignore that and I fight for this centre. Hang on, if I hop in now... Let's get the knight involved. Let's get the knight involved. With this move, we can always fly in and grab a pawn. You want to swap another one? Wow. Maybe I just hop over here. Because what's trading going to do for us at this point? Never really had a choice. Because while he takes that, we could come and get a pawn. But saying that, so can he. Unless I push that forward first. And then he can't. But then they're probably going to back this. Or he might just push that other one forwards. Needs to activate this other rook. Maybe I push this forward first. Hang on. Activate. Push. You take. I take. Problems for the queen. And you've just weakened that. In fact, you could go there and I could just take your queen instantly. Oh, no. Can he do that? Okay. So long story short, he's given himself an escape route, which I think it would be in our best interest if we did that as well at this point. The question is, which square? And even then I'm thinking, do we just fire forward? Two squares. Or what about even this? If I fire forward 2 squares and come up again. Try and get a pass pawn of some sort, even access. Sort of weakens our king, but I feel like may as well start getting our king into the game at this point. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the right move, the right idea or what, but we're doing it. He could push. And if he does, we drop. Actually, that probably wasn't the best move, because if he drops, then his queen's on. So what, you going for that? He could push forwards. And at that point, I'll probably continue. Go the rest of the way. If he takes, We could just put pressure on the queen. Always drop back and get it. If we do it quickly, you might think, oh, I'm in. If not, he'll probably just take that, and then we're going to take this. And at that point, if he doesn't take, fly up and that's checkmate. Hopefully he just does something like that. Didn't fall for it. With the idea of pushing a rook over, throwing in a check, then he'll have to move here. At that point, we could probably go there. So you want to trade. But if I just throw this in first. Hang on. Let's think about this. Check. By some divine miracle, you move across this way, which I highly doubt you will. So that means you'll probably go that way. At that point, we take... push up, and then start trying to infiltrate. I don't really want to trade queens because how many pieces he's got. Problem is now, if I don't, he can take my rook. And there's no other position I can go without doing that. I could go here. No, because I'm doubling up the rooks. If I go here, you're going to come down, take my queen. And then I suppose I have to come and try and fight for these. Never had a choice. I'm expecting him to go over. Might have to offer a rook trade. By rights, he should win this, to be honest. If I can, I'm probably going to push that and try and salvage that pawn. It's not in his best interest to take it, because then he puts himself near this one. But he did anyway. Now I say we get the king involved. Oh, it's soul destroying. Absolutely soul destroying. What did I just do? I suck the big one. It's basically, long story short, I let them take too many of my pawns in the end game. He played with a 90% accuracy. Who am I up against there? 2018 he joined. He's lost a load of games, but then he plays me and he batters me. That's crazy. Crazy.
Establishing center control with their pawn. The kings with this this there you are they
nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Good away. They
nothing wrong.
You they this
nothing wrong.
They've improved the positioning of their piece. Your opponent reinforced. You allowed the opponent to win a pawn through a discovered attack.
But you didn't.
They've improved the positioning of. You're going to end up losing a pawn. You are now able to threaten checkmate. You allowed the opponent to capture. You are now able to threaten checkmate. You allowed the opponent to capture a pawn. This creates a checkmate threat.
Oh, yeah. I did it one. No, didn't I do that?
You allowed the opponent to capture a pawn. They took your pawn for free.
Yeah,
good job. That's what I would have played too. They missed a chance to capture a pawn and win material. You permitted the opponent to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades.
Mark should have pushed forwards.
Taking a great way to... This is the only move that at last you a straightforward. Very good. Your opponent. Nice. They defend. Precise. You take back. In the end, they're this is their good aware. They're well done. They're very good. Defend. This is they're well done. They've got very good. They're yes. They this move. This move. The pawn is now promoted to a queen. This move leads to losing a rook. This move leads to losing a rook. Checkmate and the game is over.
So, long story short, didn't really do too much wrong other than push a rook forward one more square. And that's how easy it is to lose a game of chess in the 900 club. And just like that, we're back down to 903.